Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about hair once again. And the reason that I wanted to make this video is because I obviously recently cut my hair. If you guys missed it, I'm going to go ahead and link the video up here. I did cut my hair by myself into a little bob. Anyway, sometimes you kind of want to switch it up and have like really long hair and just, I don't know, I just really love having long hair. I mentioned it to you guys. But I also wanted to make a change to, like, I don't know, I just wanted to do a bob for so long. It's just easier to manage, especially right now in the summertime and it's like warm out. So I decided to pick up another set of extensions from Luxy Hair. If you guys don't remember my previous Luxy Hair review, I did a review on the dark chocolate brown 20-inch extensions. And I really enjoyed those extensions, but I wanted to go lighter, so I just picked up the extensions that were closest to my current hair color. And I took a look at the Luxy website and I couldn't find anything that was similar to my hair color. Whenever you're trying to decide what color you should pick from their website or even any extensions in general, but these are my personal favorite extensions, you always want to pick a shade lighter than what you think you are, because if you're not the color that you pick out, it's going to be kind of hard to like lighten it up. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to put bleach on it and then you're really gonna damage it. Just like bleach damages your own hair, this hair is not gonna recuperate after bleaching it. So I did go with the lighter extensions, which were a dirty blonde, and I had a feeling that these were not gonna match me. So I do have them right in here. This is what they arrive in, if you don't remember from my first video, or maybe this is the first time you're watching me review these extensions. And I picked up the 16-inch extensions because my hair is so short. I didn't want to do the 20-inch because then it's just gonna look like a straight up mullet, and I don't want that. When you first get your extensions, they send a little weft, like a single weft, and it has like a little paper. I lost the paper. It just says try these out, and if you like them, then you can go ahead and proceed with opening the package. That's basically what it says. So then I put these extensions right next to my hair, and they are a lot lighter than my hair color. And again, these are the dirty blonde. I'm just showing you guys what they look like. These are a lot brighter, and I don't want to lighten my hair anymore. I'm really happy with how it feels. I love how soft it is, and I'm glad that these are a lot lighter than what my hair looks like right now, because since these are human hair, I am going to be dyeing them. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to get these to match my hair color. Since I do have dark roots, if I were to apply these extensions on, I'm going to show you. If I applied these on here, like that, and then I drop the hair, and I bring my hair over, it's kind of like, it's obvious that you're going to see this line right here, because my roots are so dark. So I'm gonna have to do like a shadow root on these extensions, and then I'm gonna have to like just tone them to the color that I have on my hair. Don't worry, I know this all sounds a little bit confusing, but I'm gonna be showing you guys how I'm gonna get my extensions to match my hair color. Let me just go ahead and proceed to showing you guys. Okay, so once you decided, oh, okay, I'm gonna keep these extensions, you can go ahead and lift this up. It does have like a little sticker right here. It says do not remove. Once you remove it, you can't return it. So they do have an awesome return policy. If this weft, if you're not happy with the hair color, you can always ship it back to them. They provide you a return label, and you know, you don't have to pay for shipping. That's pretty awesome of them to do. Then once you decide to keep them, your extensions will come in a little net, a little hair net. So the difference between the 16-inch extensions and my 20-inch extensions is that there is one less weft, and these are not, they're pretty thick, but I don't feel like they're as thick as the other ones, because the ones that I did for the chocolate brown are 220 grams, and these here, let's see, these 16-inch extensions are 140 grams, so they're not as thick as the other ones. I wish that they did do thicker extensions, but I was realizing that once you go into the website, you're able to add another like volumizing weft, and it'll be the same size as the largest weft that you have in your set. And I'm looking on their website right now, so I'm just trying to like figure it out for you guys. It's another weft that's 49 grams and it's for $49. You can add it to this set. Here is the package to the entire set of extensions, and then here is the single weft that I bought just to add more volume and make it look thicker, because since I do have a bulky cut, I have to add as much wefts as possible so that it doesn't look so blunt like my haircut, because it is blunt. You also have the option to make installment payments on this, so I know extensions are freaking expensive and installments are just very helpful so that you can like slowly pay them off with every check. So the set does come with 2 of these, so there's 2 of them. And these are really, really soft. They almost look like they are my hair color. Look at that. Oh, you can definitely see the difference. And then it comes with one like large one like this one here, and then it comes with 2 of these, which these here I like to put them right on the sides like this. And I really like how thick this is, and I feel like it's really sturdy to keep the extensions in place. And then obviously it just comes with all 4 of these little tiny hair extensions, which I liked placing these in the front as well, and like putting them like in a diagonal forward way, so that it just looks more natural and framing to the face. And they look very shiny. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. So the fact that I'm gonna be dyeing these, I think it'll help them look more natural, because these are just like too soft and like so shiny that they need some texture in them, because my hair is like, I mean, my hair is pretty soft, but it's not like this soft. Oh my god, so I almost forgot about the volumizing weft. I forgot to show you guys the packaging of this. So you just open it and you can't return it. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Make sure that you do open the big package first, because if you do order the same color, open the big package, and if it's the color that you want, then proceed with opening this one, because once you open this, it's non-returnable. Okay, so it does come in a little net as well, and this one is the same exact size as the longest hair extension from the set, except that this one here is a lot thicker than the other weft, so that's why they call this one a volumizing weft. And this one is going to be the most important one for me, because this is the one that I'm going to be applying like at the top. I don't mind applying some hair dye in it. I'm going to make these look bomb as hell, okay? So trust me, let's go ahead and just jump into a little tutorial on how to make these extensions your own. You feel me?
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you.
Okay guys, so now let's talk hair color. When I chose these extensions, I knew that I was gonna have to do something to them. They do have options on their website to get ombre extensions, but those are 20-inch extensions, and I really wanted the 16-inch extensions. I'm gonna be doing the dark chocolate at the root of these extensions. That's the hair color that I previously had here, and you can kind of still see it. So yeah, this you can get it at your local Sally's Beauty Supply. And the color that I decided to use at the ends of these extensions is this one here from Ion. This is the light blonde 8N. And these here are a permanent hair color. And I decided to go with this hair color here because I took my extensions into Sally's and then I just clipped it on. And I just try to see the different tones. I'm like, okay. Alright, so with my hair color, it kind of looks more like ashy. Not super ashy, but with like golden tones. So I put this, inside of Sally's they have these, what do you call them? Little hair swatches. Are they called hair swatches? I don't know, hair bundles? I don't know. But you can place it next to your hair and then you can see the different colors that Ion has in their collection. This is the, what is it? The Color Brilliance collection. And I matched my hair perfectly to one of them, and that was the color 8N. So that's the color I'm going to be placing towards the end of these extensions. You can definitely do that. Go into Sally's and then just get one of those little color swatch, I don't know what the hell they are called. I know you guys know what I mean, okay? So just place it right next to your hair and then be like, okay, this matches, and then that's how you can go about picking the right hair color to put over your extensions. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera facing to what it is that I'm gonna be doing to these extensions. So let's just go ahead and get started with dyeing my hair extensions. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start off with the 2-clip wefts first, and I'm gonna be using the Ion Permanent Hair Color, and this is in the color 8N. I wanna start off with the lightest shade first because I think once I use the dark one, it's easier to blend and like kind of diffuse it up here in the root area. So I'm gonna be taking this on a little bowl here, and I did use some foil. I don't know if I mentioned that already, just so that I'm able to like move them around from my vanity because I'm currently filming on my vanity. So I'm gonna be using all of this permanent hair color in here. Go back in there, make sure you get every last drop. Okay, because we really want to saturate these extensions and make sure that they have the color all throughout. Now I'm going to be taking my Pravana 20 volume developer, and I just know how to like eye it out, so I'm just going to be placing that in there, and it also has the measurements in the cup. I should have probably put this in there first, but I'm so used to making this type of formula, so whatever. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up until it becomes like a really creamy consistency. Okay guys, so I just have a desk lamp just to kind of show you how shiny they look with like a direct light hitting them. They're just really shiny. So I like dyeing extensions just so that they kind of get the same texture as my hair. But these are more of like a brighter blonde and a lot more golden than my hair color. Now that I have my mixture, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the strand of the hair. I'm also going to flip it over to make sure that I get the other side as well. And then towards this top part, I'm just going to begin to take the brush like this and start painting on that hair color. Now I'm gonna do the same exact thing to this other hair extension, and then I'll be right back with you guys to show you guys how I'm gonna do this root area right here. Okay guys, so now we're gonna move into the dark chocolate, and this one here is different from the other one because it comes with a tube and this here. I don't like using this unless I'm dyeing my own hair, like my actual hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour both of these into a separate bowl. And yeah, I'll be right back. Now that we have our mixture, I'm gonna go ahead and begin working on this root area. And when I work with the dark color, I wanna make sure that I'm getting this band right here because I just don't want this to be showing when I have it in my actual hair. So just kind of begin very slowly in this area. Again, I'm going to just begin up here. So this is basically all I'm doing. I have the other extensions processing. I'm going to let this like root area process for another like 20-25 minutes. Alright you guys, so this is basically the second day. I threw the rest of the box into my hair. The little box, where is it? The one that I showed you guys that I used on the extensions. I just decided to throw it into my hair. I didn't want to change my hair color, but hey, I really want to wear these extensions, so this is what I ended up doing. I only used half of the tube for the remainder of the extensions, and then the other half I used it in my hair, and right now it's still processing. It's difficult to find the exact color of your hair. So, I mean, I was lucky enough to do it with the chocolate brown because if you guys don't remember, I was telling you guys that with the chocolate brown, my hair was previously black and eventually it faded into that chocolate brown. So when I picked out the chocolate brown extensions and I tried them in my hair, it just matched perfectly. Now for this case, blonde is a little bit more difficult to work with than brunette. Eventually this color will fade out and we'll see what we do next. And then I also wanted to mention that my roots, they're pretty like dark in the root area, of course, but then it kind of fades to a red color. It's like a chocolate red, like the box that I showed you guys that I was going to use on the root of the extensions. But that was a little bit too much of a bright red, which is fine, but I still wanted to darken up the roots, so I ended up, I ended up using this Clear box, and this here is in the color dark brown number 4. This has no ammonia or parabens, and I just placed this at the root area. I'm about to wash these out. These are pretty much done processing, but that's basically what I did. And my hair color should be ending up looking like this here. This is what the previous color that I used, this one here, that's what it ended up looking like. So not too dark, but it's also not as light as my previous hair color. So here we are. I'm about to wash these out, and then I'm gonna wash out my hair, and then we should be good. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I ended up throwing the color that I mentioned to you guys over this. Now it looks really beige, like a really nice champagne type of blonde. And I had to do that to get my hair to actually match the extensions. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply the extensions into my hair with a bob cut, because it definitely is difficult to get them to blend in. So I'm going to be hiding most of my hair aside from this top area right here. And then very quickly I wanted to show you guys how the extensions ended up looking. So we have this shadow root like my actual hair at the top, and then it just moves down to like a lighter champagne type of color. I'm going to start off by making a parting from the temple of my head back, and this is the hair that's actually going to be showing. The rest of the hair, we're going to be putting it away, so just clip this out of the way. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I think the easiest way to get this back instead of just putting it in a little bun, because I think that would be a little bit more difficult. This would be more secure to do like a little braid over here. And I'm gonna be doing that on both sides, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why, because if I were to be applying extensions right in here, let me kind of give you an example. You're gonna be able to see my short hair. Even if I like curl it out or anything, you're gonna be able to tell that my hair is short, and I don't want that. So that's why I'm gonna be putting all of my hair away aside from this top half right here. Make your braid as tight as possible, and you're just gonna bring it all the way down towards the back over here. Now I'm gonna tie it there with a little elastic band. Then moving over to this side, I'm just going to be repeating the same exact step. Alright, so now that we have both little braids in the back, let me show you how it looks. It doesn't have to look super neat or anything. I'm going to go ahead and secure it with 2 bobby pins and just kind of like make sure that they stay in place. Okay, so your hair should be looking something like this here. If you have a little bit of strands, whatever, it's going to be hidden anyway. But yeah, the back of your head should be looking something like this here. I'm going to be starting off with my 3 clip weft, and I'm going to be placing this in the back. Let me turn over. So I'm just going to be placing it wherever I just feel some hair. It doesn't even matter if it's on the actual braid, as long as you're just clipping it on. Just like that. Now I'm grabbing the second 3 clip weft, and I'm going to be placing that right above the other one. Just like that. Now that my straightener is pretty warm, I'm going to go in there and just start to kind of, I actually don't know how I'm going to be styling. Should I curl it? I think I'm gonna curl it. Okay, so since I have very short hair, I want to make sure that the curl kind of starts up here and not just at the bottom. But since these are the bottom wefts, it really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to be doing this same step on the other side and for the rest of this hair. Look at all that smoke. So this is what my hair is looking like right now. I'm going to go ahead and go through it later on, but I'm going to repeat the same step over to this side, and then we're going to move on to applying the rest of the wefts. Alright, so now I'm going to move into the third weft from the set. This isn't the individual weft that I got separately. I know that because this one feels a lot thinner than the one that you buy separately. And I'm just going to be placing that, let me show you guys. I'm just placing that over all of these. I'm not making any new partings. Just like that, and then I'm going to go into these and also curl them. Now I'm taking the individual wefts and I'm going to be placing one right under here and just curling that. Just like that. Doing the same thing over to this side, placing it right underneath that braid. Ooh, this is already looking so pretty. I hope it just blends nice. Okay, so let's move on to the 2 clip weft, which looks like this here. And I'm going to place that at the very top right here. Then moving along to another single weft, I'm going to be placing this right up here, and I'm kind of going to do it in a diagonal way so that it comes forward, framing the face. And then just curling it like that. Okay, so this side of my head is done. I'm going to be repeating the same exact steps over to this side, and then I'm going to release this part and I'll do that with you guys. Alright, so what I just realized is that I still have another weft and I forgot. This is the volumizing weft. It's a 4-clip weft, and I'm going to be placing that over all of the rest of the extensions. I'm going to turn around so you guys can get a better look at how they're looking like in the back. I'm going to be placing that in the parts where the clips are not seen, and I'm just clipping all of this away. And just gonna curl this part right here. Actually, I'm gonna release the top part and then I'm gonna curl them together. So releasing this right here. So this front part, I'm just gonna curl back like this. And I don't want to curl them all like super thick pieces. I'm gonna grab this right here and I'm gonna curl that. This back one, I'm going to grab along with the extension so that I can curl them together. This freaking flat iron is super hot. Okay. This ended up really beautiful. I really like how this color complements my skin tone. It's not too yellow and not too orange, because it was looking a little bit orange at my roots, and now it's like more like toned down. I just really like how this looks all together. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to show you guys like just the front of the extensions to the front and then the rest to the back, so you guys can get an idea of how thick they are. I definitely needed that extra weft, the volumizing weft, because I don't think it would have blended without it. So let me just take a little turn so you guys can get a look at how it looks.
Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
there you go. I just really enjoy having long hair, but at the same time it's been really nice having short hair. It's so much easier to manage, but you also have that extra option to just add a little bit of length to your hair. Whenever you're picking extensions, like, don't be scared to go lighter than what you're gonna get, because it's better to get something lighter, like I previously mentioned, so that you can get some type of color that's gonna darken up to whatever color you have. You can also bleach them, but I just feel like it really loses a lot of like the softness, and they just don't feel the same. So trust me, I've dyed my extensions so many times. I have bleach them, and I just know what I like, and bleaching my extensions is just, it doesn't work for me. So just, if you're trying to pick out extensions, go lighter. That's my biggest advice and the best advice that I can give you. So let me know what you guys think about these extensions. Do you guys like me better with long hair, or do you guys like my little short bob that I did? And I hope that you guys did find this helpful, because I know it's kind of scary to dye extensions because they're so pricey, and then you just don't want to mess them up. But trust me, it's just hair, and you're your own artist. You're painting on the color that you want to see. It's easier to do hair on something else aside from your own head. So just keep that in mind, okay? Don't be scared of dyeing the extensions. They're human hair. It's perfectly fine, and it doesn't lose like the softness, unless like you keep dyeing them over and over and over and you don't wash them often and take proper care. Then that's definitely gonna cause your extensions to get really, like, you're gonna get a lot of knots, and they're just not gonna be as soft. But yeah, they feel really nice right now, and I did put the 3 colors in this hair, as you guys seen in the video. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm always happy to respond to your guys' questions. And I'll leave you guys there. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.